Last fall, my friends and I decided our evenings needed more culture, so we started a book club. We all showed up to the first meeting bright-eyed, armed with copies of War and Peace, 3 highlighters, and at least one existential crisis each. The plan was to meet at our favorite neighborhood bistro, the Saucy Chapter, and discuss a new classic every month. It sounded sophisticated, or at least like an excuse to order fries and pretend to understand Russian literature. The trouble started when we realized the only thing longer than War and Peace was the restaurant's menu. By the second meeting, we'd collectively made it to about page 12 of the book, but could each recite the entire list of appetizers by heart. Phil claimed he was deep in the symbolism of the mozzarella sticks, while Jenny insisted the nachos were a postmodern deconstruction of traditional cheese narratives. Our discussions got increasingly heated. Someone started an argument about whether the calamari had character development, and I caught myself debating if the bruschetta was a reliable narrator. By the third week, we'd given up any pretense of reading and started bringing notepads to jot down tasting notes. Phil would dramatically clear his throat and declare, if I may draw a parallel between the emotional arc of the potato skins and the trajectory of Anna Karenina. Jenny, with her glasses perched on her nose, would reply, but the aioli, so subtly existentialist. Soon, the waitstaff started slipping us extra breadsticks, either out of pity or fear that we'd start a Socratic dialogue about the soup of the day. Eventually, we realized our book club had become less Tolstoy and more tater-tot. Now, every Thursday, we gather not to analyze Dostoevsky, but to debate which tip best exemplifies the hero's journey. Last week, I finally finished something at book club, and it was the chicken wings. As I wiped my hands, I announced, in summary, the true tragedy is that the menu had more plot twists than any book we ever read.